So this is going to be a video on how to visualize or do visualization work. This is a very interesting topic because I've just, within the last 6 months or so, I've realized how powerful visualization work is and what it can be used to do in reality. Visualization work can literally be used to change your entire reality. You can use it for manifestation, you can use it for the law of attraction, you can use it for a whole bunch of different things. And basically what it is literally just visualizing scenarios in your head in order to manifest them into your physical reality. And just a little bit of basis on this. The reason why this works is because your mind is inherently connected to your reality. Your mind is inherently connected to everything around you. So the way that you think affects your external reality, and in a very, very huge way. Like it's completely connected. As Alan Watts would say, like, you and everything around you are all one, dancing with each other, or like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, all right, that was a terrible butchering of that. But basically, yeah, he's basically saying that like everybody's in a dance with themselves. Like everybody's putting on a mask and then looking at each other through different points of view of their own mind. It's a bunch of fractals of God looking at itself from different points of view. So that's why visualization is so impressively important, because that is literally how everything has become manifested. It's being visualized by you right now. Like you're visualizing your entire reality in front of you, and that's what you're literally interacting with, is this visualized reality. So there's another way that you can do this as well, where you use what they call the third eye, or the pineal gland, to visualize and manifest things into your reality. And this is very, very powerful. And the way to start doing this is, the way I would suggest starting it at least, is to start by just closing your eyes and trying to visualize a simple shape. So think of a triangle, or think of a square, or think of a circle, and literally just try to visualize that shape. So I would say, just if you're doing a circle, just visualize a literal line that is in the shape of a circle. The next thing that you would want to do is you would want to fill in that circle with some sort of color, right? So you're going to want to put a color to that circle in your mind. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to realize when you're trying to do this that it's very, very difficult to be able to visualize in your head a color, because it's so different from what you're normally used to seeing. Because normally when you close your eyes, all you see is either globules of just like randomness, or like literal just blackness, right? But there's this veil in when you close your eyes. Like there's this veil that is there, and it feels like it's right there, right? And like there's a way that you can almost reach through your vision in your eye, and like when your eyes are closed, you can almost reach through the vision and then see through your third eye. So like basically what happens is, like when you're doing this visualization, you'll notice that the image doesn't come up as a shape in front of your face like you would see in physical reality. It doesn't do that because that's not how the third eye works. It seems more of like an imagination, like you're imagining the shape, but it'll get to a point where your imagination is so vivid that it will feel just as real as you looking at something in front of you. So that's the point that you're trying to get to. So you're gonna visualize a circle, you're gonna fill it in with a color, and the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna try to make that color luminous. So what you're gonna try to do is you're gonna try to make a circle that is glowing, and make it look like a light bulb, or like a sun, and just imagine this luminous circle. And then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna try to make it three-dimensional. And so you're visualizing and you're just looking in your mind's eye, and you're gonna try to make this circle that you're seeing that is luminous, and it looks like the front of a flashlight. And then you're gonna try to make that a three-dimensional sphere that is luminous from all sides. And then in your mind's eye, what you're gonna try to do is you're going to scan this sphere from all sides. You're going to try to look at it from all the different sides in your mind. Like while you're visualizing, you're going to try to literally look at it from all the different sides and just take it, move it around in different ways, look at it from further and back in your head, and just try to get a really good feeling of just like really visualizing in your head. Like imagine, if you have to, imagine a software like Cinema 4D or something like that, where you can move around this three-dimensional object in the software. And that imagination of those softwares may be able to trigger a better visualization, because then you'll have something to reference to when you're visualizing, right? But like then you have to add on to it as well. So once you start to make this luminous 3D ball and you're starting to look at it from all the directions, what you're going to do is you're going to try to place yourself inside of that ball. And now you are literally looking at this luminous light from all around you at all times. So basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to jump your visualization from being in 3 dimensions to being in 4 dimensions. So you're trying to really start to rev the motors of your third eye, because your third eye is capable of connecting you to infinite dimensions, right? So what you can do is you can tap into these higher densities and these higher dimensions, and you can start to visualize things in different ways that are literally impossible to see in 3 dimensions. And so to start that, you can start by trying to look from the inside of whatever this object that you made is, and then try to reconstruct it from the inside, but try to see it from the inside and the outside at the same time. I know that sounds like completely impossible, but like you'll notice that it becomes much easier once you get adept at like really building these visualizations in your head, because you'll be able to start to smush them and then stretch them and then like really play around with all these images in your head and start to do different things with them, and like to be able to really make these scenarios and these different things in your head. And then like the longer that you can hold these images and these projections in your mind, the better you're going to be able to use it for manifestation, because this is literally the work of the indigo ray or the third eye. So the way to work on your indigo ray chakra, or to work on your third eye, is through visualization. The longer that you can hold a focused focus, literally, like the longer you can hold a focus on this specific one thing and not let your mind sway to anything else and only visualize this one thing, the more that you will become adept in your third eye. And that's just one way to do it. And there's so many different ways to do this as well that I can talk about later as well. But hold on one second. Okay, yes. Another visualization technique that is advanced is to close your eyes and hold your hand in front of your face. And what you're going to do is, with your eyes closed, you're going to be trying to look at your hand. And you are literally going to see your hand as if your eyes are open, but your eyes are closed. And you're going to keep your hand up in front of your face until you literally see your hand in front of your face. So what it's going to look like, to start with, it's going to look like a weird blob of like, kind of like very, very, very slightly luminous light. And then all of a sudden, once you do it for long enough, you'll break through, and you'll literally see your light body hand, and then you'll be able to literally move your hand without your hand moving in physical reality. So like you'll be still holding your hand here, but you'll be able to move the hand around in your visualization, and it'll feel like you're legitimately moving your hand. And this is literally the beginning of being able to astral project without having to like go so deeply into a stage where you're like literally just stuck there. Like you can project your consciousness at any time, anywhere you want to, like on the spot. And so it's really, really cool how many different branches of different psychic abilities that you can do, or like start to tap into by just starting to do this stuff. And but yeah, so like you close your eyes and you just try to see your body in front of you, and then literally it'll get to a point where you can't even tell the difference between having your eyes closed and your eyes open. Like if you become adept enough at being able to see your light body, then literally like it's crazy. You close your eyes and you can see your body still, and you can still see your environment around you, and you can literally you can build this environment that's around you through just the energy that you feel around you. and you can like do this in your own visualization. This is like how some of those blind monks were able to literally act and do things as if they were not blind, and they were sometimes even better at doing things than people who had vision, was because they were so adapted to their energetic systems that they could literally see their environment around them through their third eye, and use that to be able to like literally do some crazy things. And so this is another way that visualization is very, very powerful in ways that people don't even think. And there's other completely different things that you can use. Like you can use it to manifest whatever you want. Literally, like you want to manifest a bunch of money, if you're able to close your eyes and then literally visualize $1 million in front of you as if it is yours, and feel those feelings and know that that is literally what you have right now, and you feel as if that is exactly what is going on in your reality, then you can very, very, very quickly manifest that into your reality, because that's the way that the law of attraction works, is that the feelings that you feel is what attracts those different experiences to you. So if you become very good at visualizing things and holding your visualization on focus points, then you can jumpstart your law of attraction by 10,000 times, just because of the fact that you're able to be pointed and focused on one thing. And that'll also help with your workflow. It'll help with literally everything in your life, because you will feel as though your attention span and your entire like just way of going about everything has just changed completely, just because of the fact that you're able to just sit and then calm your mind enough to just be able to look at a cube in your head. Like it's crazy how these small little techniques can make such huge differences in your life, and how doing such small things like breath work or visualization can literally change your life for like in ways that are not even expressible. You know, like it's like literally breathing can make you feel more euphoric highs than any drug in the world, and visualization can make you feel so accomplished and so self-satisfied by just being able to think of what you want. And just those feelings of like of those accomplishment feelings of just even thinking about doing the things that you want could give you the motivation to actually start doing them, you know. So like it's just, visualization is very, very powerful, and I can go into a lot of other things about how to visualize and just like different techniques and stuff about this as well, but I just wanted to start with like a baseline of just like what visualization is and why it's so important. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that, and then thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.